All right. So this is attempt 2 of the 7 days. First attempt I started on stream, and I recorded most of those, like all 100 days. Main trouble with recording all of it and then back at, oh, I'm in a good place this time. So I'm starting again pretty much just because the way I started before, I had to go through so much footage, and up in the top left, that wasn't there. Not until like day 50 or so. It was like day 40 or something. Bonus chest, because I was expecting to spawn in a cold climate. Which I guess I technically am, because my temperature gauge here is cold. But the main goal right now is I want to get stuff started and then actually come back to do all the cool stuff after I've actually established stuff and to be able to post everything. Is that a baby zombie with a trident? Is there a chicken nearby? Yes, there is. There you are. All right, I just need copper. So some stuff that I need to start with. I'm aiming to, honestly, if I can beat the Ender Dragon, that would be very nice. Because a pretty important part of his pack is Apotheosis, which adds, I think, what was the button? Keybinds. World stage, Apotheosis, world tier, select Control T. So the world tiers are just moving up and making things more difficult. So Haven is the default. You got a lot of basic stuff. Then once you've gotten some stuff from Haven, you move on to Frontier. After you get some stuff from Frontier, when you can move on to Ascent. To move on to Summit, you have to get a full set of gear from Ascent, and you have to beat the Wither. Then you have to get a full set of tier, like the high tier stuff from Summit, and beat the Ender Dragon to go to Pinnacle. So if I can push through and get up to there by the end of it, because one of the really, really nice things that starts showing up on Summit is you can get a chest plate that has Elytra flight built into it. Good. Need one more white wool for the bed. Some over here. So yeah, every other attempt I've done on this mod pack of mine, every single time I would either spawn in a desert or on a frozen mountain. Like literally the world I did on stream, I spawned in surrounded by powdered snow. All right. Any trace of a village in the area? Go the other way. Because yeah, I'm mainly looking for stuff to actually give me a bit of a head start. String and leather in order to make a backpack. Oh, I do need to take out a few more sheep because Farmer's Delight lets me cut wool back into string. Where was that village? Temp waypoints. Now, another thing I have there is thirst. So thirst and temperature. I want to get rid of those as soon as possible. And because I'm the one that made the pack, it feels a little cheap to just go, oh yeah, I don't like those mods, I'm getting rid of them. My plan is once I get to the Nether and I'm able to get fire resistance potions, that'll just be it. That'll be like when I have a good supply of them, or I'm set up with, oh, this is, oh, I'm not going in there right now. If I can, I'd actually like to block him in there. So temperature, the main reason I've got a problem with it is you have to manage stuff so much. So like for instance, I would be like looking around trying to find a, oh, that's a really big create structure from, I forget the name of the mod, but that is just a bunch of create stuff there. Normally I would end up just looking around for a whole bunch of it's like Yellowstone biomes, because in those biomes you can find just magma just loose, and that magma you can just stick it under your bed, which, oh yeah, the reason why you need to do that, if you try to go to bed when it's cold out, it will literally just refuse. So I'm gonna try to loot some stuff from these structures here, but I will then be turning back to come over here to sleep. And this is already a really good spot to start. Honestly, I can come back for those. Right now, I only need stuff that I can actually carry unless I get a backpack. Yeah, there's a ridiculous amount of stuff. Like, these are like little broken trail, like train yard. That's one thing. That's a separate structure. That's a separate structure. That's a separate one. There are so many. And I think that's a real shame is this iron pickaxe is going to break like 5 blocks, 6 blocks. Goodbye stone pickaxe. Goodbye wood pickaxe. Actually, I think that all goes into one slot. All right. And I am thirsty now. There's water over here. I need to make the furnace. So this is the main trouble of the thirst mod is I can no longer sprint. Literally just says no. You in. Actually, that should get all of them. I'm gonna come get this coal that I left over here. Yeah, in order to actually manage stuff properly with the thirst mod, you have to keep making, like, it's like boil water constantly. So it's, oh, I need to boil water here. I need to like mine up a bunch of sands to make glass, to make bottles, so I can then bottle the water and then boil the water, bottle it, boil it. So you have to smelt stuff over and over and over and over again. Now I need to throw the crafting table back down to make my bed. Because I need to sleep while the furnace is still going. Otherwise, it's going to be too cold, silly. And then one nice thing I did for myself. Back when I first went through, I set it up so flowing water is considered acceptable automatically. Because the mod has 4 stages of clean water. It's dirty, slightly dirty, acceptable, and pure. So normally still water gives you dirty and flowing gives slightly dirty. That's really obnoxious to deal with because it means you have to get a ton of water and then just keep boiling it. And when you drink it, then you have to get more and then boil that again. And it takes up a lot of time, but it doesn't need to. Let's see. Is there anything valuable? I believe this has some like raw ore blocks. No, it's the other one. This one has some valuables though. Apotheosis gem, a lot of andesite alloy, more iron. I'll take the shafts. There's another one inside. I'll take a zinc. And compass will be useful for some other parts. And some really early diamonds and mechanical saws and ooh. I get some armor. Does that work? No, I don't. No, it doesn't. I don't think I can bump up. No. Gold will be useful. I don't think I need the precision mechanisms right now. I do want to take the andesite casings, but my inventory is already getting pretty full. I do, however, see some cows and even more structures. Okay. 5. Where's the backpack? Okay, I need 4. And can I make a knife? I think it was you and you. There we go. cutting board. Wool. Shears, not a knife. It's 2. I need another piece of wool. I hope gray wool still works. I could have sheared him. That's on me. Actually, I can immediately upgrade this to iron. All right. That's a village up there. And we have a tower. I believe this is a booby-trapped one. Yes, I think it is. Oh no, this is just the hidden one. Saddle, that's very good. I am going to be needing books. I will need a lot of books. Because something that I went over it far too much. Hold on to that. In the 25 hours of footage, which actually isn't even all of it, I went over the apotheosis the apotheosis like enchanting system like a dozen times, and every time I just kept going back over it and again and again and again when it was something I'd already gone over. And like 3 times I didn't even have my mic plugged in, so I was just looking at it. But suffice it to say, it's really just you pick up a you get regular enchanting and then you just keep leveling it up. Like a regular enchanting table goes up to level 30. Then you need either nether shelves or sea shelves from ocean monuments. And whenever you get that, it will actually here, let me search shelf. You get default ones. I honestly think it's better to use chipped because these ones don't require silk touch. But then you upgrade them into the hell shelves from the nether or the sea shelves from ocean monuments. So it's right here, max of 30, that's your level. Here, the basic sea shelf, max of 45, or max of 45 from the hell shelf. You get infused. You have to enchant the shelf at level 45, and now that it's upgraded, it goes to 60. You have the dormant deep shelf, which you upgrade at level 60. So it goes regular, nether, or ocean monument, deep dark, which you then have to upgrade, I think, to the echoing or soul touch skulk shelves to get up to 80. And then you can make the end shelf, which requires infused dragon's breath, which is level 80. I'm not going over that again. I went over it way too much. Misspelled that. It's spring. Why is it rain? Oh, it's the biome. Yeah, this is one of the main problems with having the temperature and thirst mod is it rains, my temperature gauge there is getting cold, which means I have to go stand next to campfire, but I believe that also makes me get thirsty. So actually, let me get over there. Will this even work? Yep. So most of the ice went off of the face, so I'm warming up now. Let me take a look at the map, see which way we're gonna go. Is that lava? Oh. Why? Yeah, that says deep slate. Where is that one? Oh. That is a cave that goes very far down. So anytime you're in the overworld and it's raining, unless you're in a desert or a savanna or any hot biome. Okay, this is the hole. Do I have a... Oh, yay, we're freezing. If... I can't... Like, there's lush cave. I just can't tell if that's water. Now, I might not be able to sleep. I can set my spawn point. So even though it's running, still dying. Heat up a lot. My icon is there. It's showing like I'm warming up, but I'm still freezing to death. Now I'm not freezing. So I want to get rid of this mod as quickly as possible. Oh yeah. Thirst is weird. Uh when you run out of thirst, it takes a really long time to get it back from these. But also the thirst damage you take, it's really weird because it just treats it like you're getting punched. But I'd like a water bucket so I can get down there. More knockback. Really quick. If I can get off of those, need saplings and logs. That should be enough. I think it's this. Yeah, nature's compass. I would like to know if there's a Badlands. Apparently there's not. I am not going 5,000 blocks. Oh, what was it called? What desert? Sort by name, source tags, rainfall. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Is there an eroded Badlands? No. Tags, Badlands, eroded Badlands, wooded Badlands. Nope. Bryce Canyon. Nope. Painted Mountains. Nope. Mountains, Red Oasis. Back to tags, Red Oasis. Nope. Dang. I was hoping. My hopes were dashed. Offhand. So yeah, I was hoping to get a... I was hoping to find a Badlands. Because if I could get to Badlands, then I can mine up a ton of gold before going into the Nether. Because if I can get there, then the thing I need to do immediately is barter with piglins. Hello there. And that's not even a like, oh, I'm trying to play fast. It's I need to barter with piglins in order to get in order to get is it nothing here? There's something. Bartering with piglins in order to get fire resistance potions. Because I need those potions in order to exist in the Nether at all. Because thirst and the temperature mod both work directly against me. Thirst is set up so that you, like, mainly you take you lose thirst faster in hot areas. That makes perfect sense. That's fine. The problem is that you lose way more in the Nether specifically. Man, those fish that are spawning in there are gonna lead to like a zombie sneaking up on me without me knowing. Okay. Ah, that's the other problem. That is the other thing I forgot about. I forgot about that. Yeah. You overheat when you're near lava and you overheat fast. At the very least, you overheat really fast when you're near a large amount of it. Hey, look, there's a trial chamber. Mini-map mods are overpowered. Let me swim up. Hang on, is this one? Is that? Oh, hello. This gives me more block reach, doesn't it? That's fine. Okay. Oh, I'm heating up from right there. Jeez. Goodness. Yeah, this is why I want temperature gone as soon as possible. Oh wait, I'm doing this completely wrong. goodness. Okay, store that there. I have 3 diamonds. Three diamonds, and I don't need to bring the water to the lava. I can bring the lava to the water. This is the other problem. So right there, I regen health from having food, but it also drains thirst. I'm going to be eating a bunch of these fish very soon. Honestly, I might as well just build the portal here. Get rid of these. So I have an easier jump. Another thing I could do is just get myself to like freezing temperatures. Here we go again. Slowly taking damage. I'm just gonna have to sit here, freeze, and then run up and get some blocks or like build a bit of a ledge. I have to get cold, then really quickly run up there, pick up a bucket, run back down, place it, freeze again, and then just go again and again and again. I can place a block at the top, break the drip leaves, place a block there. Okay. Decently cold. Like, the only way I can cool down faster is if I had ice or snow down here. But I'm pretty sure even if I go up, get a bunch of snow and come back, I'm pretty sure the snow... This isn't great. That was close. All right, that... Actually, go one higher. All right. Yeah, just imagine how bad it's going to be in the Nether. Yeah, just about the only way to avoid temperature damage early on is to intentionally die, because what was it? A temperature mod. Oh, what's it called? It's not tough as nails. What is it called? Cold sweat. Cold sweat has a bit of a problem with just trying to make you die really fast. Because it just, you overheat so quickly. You've already seen it. You just overheat really fast. And in the previous world, I had gotten into the Nether. I would immediately, please. Okay. I would get into the Nether. I specifically brought in water skins, which you're able to like cool down so that they, like when you go into the Nether, it's like the opposite of like a hand warmer. So it cools you down. And no, doesn't last long enough. You almost immediately, like, the water skin does nothing for you. Okay. Spider lunged at me and missed. I do need to sit here for a second. Okay. Oh yeah. Problem is going to pop up as soon as I light the portal. The portal itself produces heat. So it's literally hot air passes through the portal into the overworld. Oh, come on. All right. Now, the main way that Cold Sweat intends for you to deal with temperature is with the hearth, which the whole idea of it is you give it either like hot or cold fuel, and that hot or cold fuel will help, like, was it when you activate a particular side of it, it will protect you and give you either cold resist or heat resist. So it's the hearth. The problem is it requires nether bricks, you know, from netherrack, from the nether, and soul sand, you know, from the nether. So you have to get into the nether in order to get the thing that helps you deal with temperature better. All right, let's put a bunch of this away. Set spawn. Get a bunch of water. Oh. Oh, well, this is why acceptable still isn't good enough. Never done that. So yeah, let's pick up a little more food. Feels like those guys are nearby. I need to grab that gravel. Please don't flood lava down here. It's flooding lava down here. I think I can actually do this. There we go. It's effectively you just like get a single piece of flint out of the gravel. So I am at fully cold. I am at like level 2 hot. Oh wow, it did that fast. So the idea is it corrupts and spreads. That's why a bunch of stuff became nether sprouts there. Well, let's just go. Need to grab the gold out of my backpack immediately. Why? Okay, I like being here for the warped fungus, but I needed piglins. But yeah, all that, and I'm about to start burning up. I literally walked around and mined a gold vein, and I'm dying to heat. I did basically nothing and started dying. Oh, my water froze. That's not great. Place it there. So I can stand here. Yeah, I can cool down. Yeah, our sad little base. Oh, the water melted. I'm regretting swimming up. Blocks and junk. All right, got 13. Now here's actually the main problem. Oh, it doesn't even show it here. If I go boots, look at leather. Leather has 4 purple. Netherite has a lot of purple. At least the netherite diving boots have a lot of purple. The whole idea of this is... What was it? Let's say glare. Oh, hello. So this is the level of insulation you've got on your clothing. Intrinsically, metal stuff makes it worse. And the main problem is if I want to apply leather, which you see it gives a purple, I need a sewing table, which is a lot of wool. And I just have to go all the way up. Do this really quick. There we go. So now that should never freeze, so I don't get trapped down there again. I need sheep, but there's wolves nearby, so they probably killed any. Oh, look at that. I'm already freezing again. We go from freezing to burning to freezing to burning to freezing to burning. Let me see if maybe this building over here is able to help. Oh, there's sheep. Oh, it's just random bundle of pipes. The building I was going to right here. That looks like a create one. There's the door. Ah, it's this one. It says like a mill in it, I think. And a wrench. I can start picking stuff up. I think there's one here. Just casings. That polished basalt. Dang. Food. I could use the storage. All right, let's head back to the cave. Okay, still got water. And hungry. No, sir, I need leather. There's leather. More. A lot of wolves in the surrounding area. I feel like the sheep are about to not be here anymore. Okay, I think directly south of the waterfall should be safe. Yes. Okay, we're good. Those. The sad thing is all that extra wool is useless because you need. So wool gives blue, which is cold resist. The only thing I've got is leather. Yeah, let me put that on the leggings. Oh, I didn't even realize it gave me extra health. Uh, well, let's try. Actually, hang on, can I make a boat? Oh, okay, I lagged there. We're good. Why is there a glare in here? He's not going to have a good time. It's dark everywhere. Oh, it's a piglin. If I can get over. No. No, it's a baby piglin. No. And I'm already overheating again, and I forgot to mark the portal. I think it's up. Yeah, it is up. Hello, glare. And this is why I hate it. 5 seconds of exploring turns into no time to do anything. In fact, I may have to go into the kind of cheaty part of how the portal corrupts things. So a trick I'd found when I was first testing things here is the portal will just look around itself periodically and corrupt things. And it'll corrupt sand into soul sand. And it'll corrupt dirt into soul soil. So I could do soul soil instead if I wanted. Grab that. What am I gonna need? Kind of just generally the frustrating part of getting into the Nether with all this is I have to go through a very roundabout method using different mods. So I can make ice by compacting 9 snow blocks, and that was not enough. Need 4 more. So I have to get into create in order to make the ice that I need to fuel a hearth. However, I can also just use the sand and some cobblestone, I think. Maybe I might need to make it smooth stone and get those corrupted through the portal in order to make the hearth. And if I automate creating... Oh, hang on, I need to make the shovel so I can make the... So I can get the snow. So I create ice through create. Then I go through a whole bunch of roundabout stuff just to be able to make ice for the hearth so I can stay alive in the Nether while I'm next to the portal, and that's it. Because main problem with the portal is the portal overheats you. You're able to use some other stuff to cool yourself back down. Actually, no. The hearth prevents you from getting worse, I believe. So everything I'm about to do still isn't really worth it. The thing that it's actually going to be for is finding a more roundabout way of getting things done. This. Cave descent, save. All right, we place the sand. Don't go through the portal, please. Okay. Hey, look, soul soil. Unfortunately, I don't think soul soil works. Oh no, it does. We're good. There we go. Okay, we got that. Could use andesite casings. All right. I'm gonna go pick up some stuff from those create structures. I need andesite casings, andesite alloy. I need to be able to actually use a lot of the stuff. So I need to make a press so I can compact the snow into ice. Then I need to make a fan so I can wash the regular ice into packed ice, which I believe is actually from either thirst or cold sweat. So the mod that I am trying to work around gives me part of the workaround. I think it's like a pile of andesite casings right here. Those aren't gonna work. Smithing table, I don't really need. We'll take these. And there's one more pile up here. All right. So I should be able to make a press. I should be able to make a. Oh, that's more. Press, a depot. Oh, give that back. Press, depot. I should be able to make a. Yeah, I got 20 alloy. Now let me make a hand crank. Actually, I can make a water wheel. What is this one? Oh, this is the other weird one. There are chests. Yeah, it's behind these. I don't need really advanced stuff right now. I will take a diamond and a saw and a drill. Hold on to the rest of those. There's. I think if I climb this, it's like behind you. There it is. Torch. Lifesteal. That's not bad. All right. Drop back down. I think that's pretty much everything I need. Leather will always be useful. Knock behind me. Is there another one over here? I think he's. Yeah. I'll leave the one in the purple forest. back over. Then we make our little bit of automation. And into the pit. Ow. They came with. Okay, soul sand. Mine up some of these for the hearth. I also need regular stone, which I do need to go back up for. How far up do I have to go? Not too far. Wow, the portal reaches up here. And the only thing it's really done is just turned some little bits of grass and moss into nether sprouts, and that's it. All right, that's enough copper for now. I might need to smelt this into smooth stone, but hopefully cobble is fine. First, does this work? No, it does not. Smokestack. Do this. And, okay, I'll press here. Put away the coal. Oh, I don't have the furnace placed. Okay. Cook the food. Want to place these down and hope that they... That's not what I wanted. So I am going to have to smelt them. All right. Blocks. This is getting turned into food. Next is food. That's not food. That's material. I think I had a full inventory and lost a few bowls. Either that they just... Or they broke themselves. Let me step in, grab some netherrack, come back. Oh, that's a bad name. Actually, really quick. While we're in here, I just want to look around for a fortress. I'm probably about to start overheating. All right. Andesite alloy, casing. I think I need. What do we need for hand crank? Hand crank, 3 planks. Can I use? I can use nether woods. Okay. Going back in. I really should make an iron axe. Can I get a saw? Pretty sure I got a saw. I have 3 saws. Okay. I have a saw and I have a drill. All right. Hand crank. So it's no, we need the basin. There they are. Those 9. Got ice. I do. This would be water, fan, water wheel. What do I need for fan? I need propeller. Does propeller require plates? It does require plates. Is a zombie coming down again? That was fish. It's propeller casing shaft. That's an axe. All right, fan. I make a infinite water source. I don't want to have to go back up again and again. Oh. Okay, that was chunk of lag. All right, water. To you. Does that go the right way? Is that pushing or pulling? That's pulling. Break that. Go that way. Okay. I think that should be enough. Yep. So you can wash ice into packed ice. Then you can uncraft packed ice into 4 ice, which you can then wash into 4 packed ice, which you can then wash. Yeah, you wash 4 ice into packed ice, then you uncraft it again, and then you just keep doing that until you have a ton of it. So now, there's 2 blocks of soul soil. Smelt up those. Let me put create stuff in here. Nope, this is materials. All right, 3 bricks, 1 iron back, please. I think it was this. Yes. Okay, I need 1 stick. And a piece of cobblestone. Or a lever. All right, sides are for... Yeah, sides are for cold. So if I... Yep, that activates the blue. If I powered it from over here instead, the red turns on. That's for heating. I don't want heating. All right, I'm going to process half of that into more packed ice. The rest is coming through with me. I throw down the hearth. Throw ice inside of it and power it. Cold sweat chill with broken effect icon. This means that my temperature won't get worse. It's a lot better. Actually, it'd be better if I just dig a hole in the wall here. Honestly, that is actually better. So this helps contain it a bit more. There we go. Because when it's contained, it's more effective. Because it is you're heating up a building, like heating or cooling a building instead of some huge space. So now I've got level 4. Now the problem is this helps with the heat, except I am still gaining heat. It helps. It doesn't fix the problem. It doesn't stop me from... hello, sir. Would you like to take a ride in the boat? Thank you. Two stacks of ice. So that's the broad problem. In the previous world, that's what I tried to do. I tried to set up an area around the portal where I was supposed to stay cool, and it just didn't work. So now I'm going to wait to get packed ice, because I can bring that into the nether and it won't melt. I'll let that continue. But you can see it. I've lost a lot of thirst. So in here, I'm heating up still, even though it's supposed to keep me cool. To my knowledge, I think this is one of the few ways to actually cool down. So while we're not going to die, I can look around a bit. Scorchia. Nether wastes. It's a little bit of Soul Sand Valley because Soul Sand Valley's Soulfire is considered cold in this. It's like a soul campfire will help you cool down, but that's not a lot when you're in the Nether. That I don't think I see any in my area. Ooh. I don't want to go south because I don't like going through Crimson Forests. So I'm gonna try to see if I can go north a bit. Okay, portal's marked. Should have gone the other way, so it's just by the portal. Oh boy. Nope. That's enough. Oh, I think it did go down. No, it didn't. Oh, this is faster. Other side of the portal. Okay, that doesn't work. I think each block gives like diminishing returns. So I might just need to do some blue ice. All right, let's go find out. Oh, I break even. Um, I think the only other thing I could bring in would be snow. So a hearth literally just designed to cool you down. 2 packed ice and 2 blue ice. It's enough to break even. Maybe. Nope, that did not help. Do I still have? I got the snow block. Maybe powdered snow, like standing in powdered snow while by blue ice and packed ice. But it takes all that. Actually, I forgot to check. We moved away a bit. Maybe it revealed. Maybe it revealed a little more. No. Actually, I'm facing north now. Just dig through a wall a bit. And hopefully not get griefed by some lava. I placed my torch, didn't I? All right. Didn't get far, but we still have to wait to cool down. Yeah, didn't get far, didn't get anywhere. Jeez. Yeah, because the other world, the thing that was really nice that I found was from my portal, I had managed to see a stronghold or like a fortress, and I just had to go north, and I would get there, but I had to go through a basalt delta where all the magma and lava was enough to just instantly send me over. And this same way that this does it, just like it just burns you up and you just don't get to go anywhere. So it was same idea, but I was actually able to spot something. I was able to spot the stronghold, the fortress, and head over there in the overworld, build a portal, then I placed it like directly on the right spot and I just appeared on top of it. So it worked out perfectly for me. And then all I need to do was just get some blaze powder, like some blaze rods, so I could make fire resistance potions, and then all of these problems just go away. All right. And I am out of water. And I think what I might have to do is pave the hallway with ice. Because surprisingly, with how far I've gone, still. These are. Yeah, these are chunks, not region files. Found that far north, and it's still not showing me anything new on map. Actually, let me start putting down the packed ice. Actually, I can start cooling down, then I head back through. Because I need to pick up more ice anyways. Four stacks. And it's four stacks where I now have to just place it back down, wait for it to process, place it back down, wait for it to process. But yeah, this is why I was hoping for piglins at first, because if I can get to piglins and I can barter with gold, which I'd actually pick it back up. It's all in here. If I can barter, they can give me a fire resistance potion, and then I'm golden. But until then, I'm just stuck waiting. And I forgot how slow. There it is. I might be able to just drop that there and have that also get washed. Or if I throw it in the water, it should be good. Oh, dang, it's reaching that far. The water that used to reach down there that made smooth stone has made netherrack, and the gravel has turned into soul soil. Is reaching insanely far. Is that packed ice? Yeah. And go ahead and chuck the regular ice in, and we got more material. Yeah, this is looking more like it's not actually going to keep me that much cooler. Uh-oh. I lived. Okay. I just accepted death there, but I guess I'm okay. Me. Okay, it was just that spot was unlucky. Oh, I'm dead. I don't think I cooled down enough in time. Nope, the thirst kills me. If thirst kicks me out of the... Okay. I was going to be so mad if thirst kicked me out of the portal. I have more food, right? More steaks. Cool down. That should be done. And we go back. So I hope this just really fully illustrates why I want to be done with these two mods in specific. Of thirst and... Oh, there it is. Gonna have to start bridging. Yeah, constantly overheating and having to go back to the overworld. Ooh. I need guardrails. Some very expensive guardrails. Oh, actually, this... Oh, this is enough. Oh, I have to be standing on the edge between them. So I'm technically standing on 2 blocks, bumping against 2 blocks. Yeah. So now I'm technically next to 6. So it's enough that it just allows me to live. And we stop. All this just so I can dig a tunnel to hopefully... Never mind, there it is. That's also another brick? Oh, okay, so it's... Either this is 2 separate ones or they probably connect somewhere around here. But I probably need more. This pickaxe is gonna break. Still the other one? I do. Huh. Why does... Oh, it's diminishing returns doesn't mean that it just stops being valuable. It's just that you need a lot of them. Okay. So 12 packed ice is what you need to cool down. I mean, I can probably actually just do 2 full, like, loops around the hallway. That will work. Oh, that's way more. Maybe the ceiling just makes that much difference? All right, how far am I? Okay, that's the lava room. That looks weird. Can I use cave layers a little bit? Nope. No, that is nether bricks. That's nether rack, and that probably goes up here, and then maybe it turns? Oh, another little issue I'd had with thirst and cold sweat is they're meant to have compatibility with each other. Uh, they're meant to have compatibility with each other. Cold sweat adds these water skins, which the idea is you'd make a boiler. Yeah, boiler or an ice chest, ice box. The boiler in the ice box you would put filled water skins into. It would cool you down or heat you up based off of it. And one thing that it's supposed to do, it's supposed to, okay, we're good. It's now day 6. All right, we're good. You're supposed to be able to drink the water skins when you're done. Oh, reached cave. So you'd be able to drink the water out of the water skins, and that was supposed to help you, like with the thirst mod. It was supposed to like have, like, supposed to cooperate and work together, but it wouldn't. Oh, it's just randomly spawned magma cubes. Oh, this is a really wide stronghold or fortress. Keep mixing them up. Is that is nether bricks there. So if I drop down, hang on. That's a very different height. Okay, so I'm way below it. Yeah. Nether bricks at 59. Wait, no. What? Make the stairs out of ice so it's easier for me to spot here. See, that's like R isn't anywhere near L. That is literally just awful typo. Okay, it is definitely up. To run back. So I'm gonna move up. I'm at, wait, no, I'm at Y99. What? No, this is at my elevation. What? It's just over there. Oh, there it is. Okay, don't look at him. Why'd I have to be in such a bad spot? Is there any good way to get down there? Beyond just mining all the way. Still too high. Only one take a damage. How much So much netherrack. Actually, I need to keep a couple stacks for protecting myself from blazes. I'm gonna just turn this into a cooling corner. All right. Glad I immediately build back up. Do I have... I don't have iron. Then again, I do have a very direct way home. Ooh, okay, stopping here for a second. This uses a lot of hunger. I have the ability to make a lot of packed ice, and I could easily just mine out another row. This will become a little boat highway. It is just that fast. We have another visitor. If you want to remain a visitor, you gotta get in the boat. Psych. Pearl. Perfect. I'm just gonna let this melt and oh yeah, glare. I think it's a zombie. I'm dying of thirst. Feels very unpleasant, like just unsettling, having him just float over and look me in the eye. Okay. Is there... Huh? Okay, nope. Lava is just more powerful. Okay, I thought I heard a spider or a creeper sound there. Okay, I heard him. I assume he's down. There we are. Forgot they're fast. I'll take the backpack. Okay. Hang on a second. I can crush you into crushed magma. Which will let me make magma cream without... actually, I don't really need that because I can make... Actually, that... Actually, no, I still need slime to make that. So it's not just replacing some of the easy parts. Okay. Okay. Shield. I've got some armor. Don't need the compass. Don't need the gold anymore. Blocks. All right. Hang on. Can I make the basic chunk loader obsidian? No. Actually, part of that lava should have been turned into obsidian now. All right. The fact that I'm going to be able to cool down faster by running farther down the tunnel instead of turning back. It's pretty funny. Oh, I forgot. You have to... How do you spawn proof? How do you spawn proof boat tunnels? Enderman won't be able to spawn here. Hoglin's only spawning Crimson. I think piglins spawn in all of them. I'm pretty sure. Actually, unless some stuff just can't spawn on packed ice and blue ice, which would make sense. And we cool down. I don't know what that light that's popping up next to the edge of the ice is. Oh, those are the particles from the hearth. What? I thought you needed silk touch for that. I was fully ready to have to pick a bunch of it back up. I was fully ready to like be sacrificing a lot of it. Like this row, I was perfectly fine with that just being gone, but I guess not. Nah, it's not gonna be worth it to try to place under all of them to pick them up. Now that I'm here, though, I can get that. Still want guardrail. Oh, what was that? But yeah, not constantly burning up all my hunger running through a tunnel will be nice. And the main reason why I want this. Oh, I left the boat behind. Uh, so I picked up the glare back there before I went through the portal again. Before I came back to another. I picked up the glare thanks to carry on. And I'm allowed to do the same thing with spawners. Right there. So I'm able to pick up mobs like glares, like anything that is, I think, at least slightly narrower than me, I think. I know some people will turn on like the ability to pick up anything and everything, including like individual blocks. Like if I had empty hands, I could pick up specifically this netherrack block. And it works as like a decent kind of like stopgap for silk touch, where you're limited on what you can get because you still have to carry it home. You have to carry it manually and you can't do anything while you're carrying it. Because a chunk of the like now not technically lost, but effectively lost footage is I got a pillager spawner and I'm having to like run around and try to like get through caves with the pillager spawner to bring it back to base. Except anytime a mob spawns, I have to put down the spawner and run away from it so put it down so I can fight back and run away so that it doesn't get blown up by a creeper. Except by placing it, it is now like able to spawn pillagers, which will now be shooting at me. And it is an awful just like string of like I want to say like 12 deaths because it was at the bottom of my mine, so I would literally respawn at base, run down my mine, like turn off at like one specific spot, over and over and over again. Here's the first loop. Freeze back down. And keep going. Yeah, I think by this point where I was like doing stuff in the Nether and heading for a fortress in in the other world, it was like day 40, 50. Ooh, I forgot that lava was gonna make me hot. It was like day 40 or 50, and it was just I was going in, like in, out, just being very annoyed uh about how I had to constantly like go in and out and keep like dealing with the water skins. Didn't realize I could just do this. Uh and then I went on a whole journey going over snowy mountains, like riding my horse, and it was such a mess because I'd ride the horse over, but then that's a cave sound I haven't heard before. Ooh. Uh, so I was riding horse over the mountain, except it was the same mountain I'd spawned on with a bunch of powdered snow, which meant that I would ride over and then it'd be just be a patch of powdered snow and the horse would fall in. So eventually I had to just stay in F5 so I could watch for like what areas had patches where like it was clearly powdered snow, and it was so slow. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough to pave everything. Is this enough to stay cool? Yeah. We go fast. I forget. Are there warped and crimson boats? There are not. That's a shame. Ooh. I was literally thinking, please don't walk through the portal. Please don't walk through the portal. You walked in there. Jeez. All right. I came back to get ice. And I guess refill water. Food. I can get the mutton. This is a bit of a shame because the way uh the way the fan works is no matter how fast the propeller behind it goes, that does not change the speed that it processes. It just changes how far the the air pushes. Ooh, that was weird. Ooh, it's very pretty though. If I stand like here. No, the day counter is still there. That's very nice. Okay. Swap that. More pack dice. Whenever this one finishes, I'll swap them and head back. But the funny thing is, in the other world, since it took me so long to get a blaze burner, I did end up using. Jeez, that was another one of the weird nether ones. So fast. But it took me so long to get a blaze burner that at one point I ended up going out and like I had wandered around. Okay, that's gonna take too long to fade away. Let me. This might. Yeah, there we go. It took me so long to get a blaze burner. Like I'd gone around and found a ton of those create structures, which it's not from just base create mod, it's from a separate one. But there are so many structures in that world that I had just about everything I needed made out of brass before getting a blaze burner, which is meant to be the only way to get brass. So I just suddenly had everything I needed without any of the work. And it was it? It said like I had like 25 hours of footage. 100 days in Minecraft is like 33 and a third, like 33 hours and like 20 minutes. So that doesn't add up. It's that ranging from, I want to say like day 18-ish to like day 42 or like no, not 42, like 35. It's like 18 to 45. Initially it was just like I didn't record because I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna go like pick up stuff from that from those structures I found. I'm just gonna pick up a bunch of stuff. It's not gonna be interesting. And then like I had found like 3 structures by then. I was like, it's not gonna be interesting. I'm just gonna go pick them up. Nothing's gonna happen. It's not gonna matter if I don't record. Then I found more structures. And then I found more structures. And then I found more structures over and over and over again. I just kept finding more things. And because I kept finding so many, I eventually just had a ton of stuff and I was like, oh, this is gonna look really weird when I start recording. I have like a million things available. Because I had literally an entire backpack full of create stuff, which looks really suspicious when it just appears out of the blue. I don't think piglins are scared of... No, sir. There's too many other ones nearby. If it weren't for the fact that the fortress stronghold is down here, it's below me. If it weren't for that, I would just keep going with the tunnel. It was past this and like down the slope. Okay. Need to be able to mine down. Actually, this is the other thing I did in there. In the other world. Because it is so hot and there are so many things around. Ooh. Okay, no, I do have some more. I middle clicked and it didn't add anymore, so I was a little worried. Here, oh, I forgot to even look at this. That's stall. Cool. Okay, so there's a blaze above me over here. Ooh, okay, don't hit him. Okay, one blaze rod. Need you. I'll take it. Okay, back up the stairs. Into the hole. Very riveting gameplay. Just a random explosion in the distance. So if I can, I want to look around and spot blaze spawner. Oh, hello. Actually, come on, blaze. Magma cube, please? Or magma cream? Please, one magma cream. That's all I wanted. Oh, that's the spawner. Um, hang on. Let's cool back down. Ooh, I need to make stairs back up. Okay. Oh yeah, it's literally right there. That's where I was getting shot at so instantly before. Please, okay. Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay. See, it's right there. See, this would be a spot where like Quark would be nice. Because Quark. Ooh, I forgot. So Quark has a... Oh, I need to go back for water again. The Quark mod has a really nice feature where you're able to... You can place the same way that like Bedrock Edition does. Where like I'd be able to like look here and place on the far side of that block. Okay, please, nobody in the tunnel. Why is it going backwards? Okay. Oh, that glare is wandering away. But yeah, the fortress is like 200 blocks north. So remember, that's gonna be like what, 1,600 blocks out. So we're at negative 800Z. Dang, have I really gone that far from spawn? So we're at negative 800 and it's north. So it's going to be way, way, way out here. It would be here. I'd have to go that far in the overworld where I'm going to be dealing, instead of burning up, I'm going to be freezing. It's going to snow, it's going to rain. I'm going to have to swim through water, and it's probably going to have like be in an area that's all icy. Oh. Let's cool down again. I just noticed you. This might be a good thing to keep an eye on. So we've got create in this, obviously, from the way that I'm getting my ice. Oh, I came back for water. So create will let you just like generate lava from a hose pulley so long as the source you're pulling from is at least 10,000 blocks, which I believe, I think technically like a 23 by 23 by 23 is all you need. But some people like to do like a 25 by 25 by 25. Is there any like cool use? Duh, pack dice. Depending on if this is slippery or not, that could be something neat to do. Ooh. Is that a... That is an apotheosis one. Am I able to bump up now? Apotheosis. Full set of affix items. What am I missing? Oh, boots. To keep out for anyone wearing boots. I have so many fish. Oh, I forgot about that. So this is specifically from Apotheosis. Is that you can turn any fish into a puffer fish so you can make a sea shelf easier. So you don't have to just fish for an hour. Okay, you're able to make sea shelves. You just need prismarine for it. I have water. Got a random apotheosis gem. I'm gonna have to leave the boat in the tunnel. Ooh, hang on. Do I have... Oh, no, I turned it all into bread. I can't wait to live on the surface where I don't have tropical fish falling on my head. Oh, it's day 8. And that'll be the last one. Okay. Go through. Boat through the tunnel. I don't know why like my FOV changes suddenly during this. This chest plate, yeah, reduces my gravity. That's why I feel floaty. Which I think the floatiness technically means I take less fall damage. I think. All right. Cool down. Get back that stack of netherrack. But yeah, the quark like special placement is really nice. Especially when you need to staircase down. I'm pretty sure I'm like almost at the, yeah, it's right there. Start going down again now. Good. Let me make this into a cooling spot. Okay, cooling down. But yeah, my plan is, while we cool down, to no longer have to deal with this and no longer have to deal with thirst, is fire resistance potions. Because fire resistance makes you immune to burning, but also for some reason it, like with thirst, it disables the it disables your ability to like lose thirst. Oh. Oh. Okay, I gotta take these guys out. There's so many. That's bad. Okay. We're good. They're right outside. There's so many of them. Because all I need to do is get in there and pick up the blaze spawner. Oh, I could have. I should have just made a bunch of blaze burners so I could just instantly pick them up. Oh my gosh, I can't see anything. Ghast is back. I'm slow from thirst. Back in the hole. And I'm out of water. All I've done is come here and fight a few blazes, and I'm out, already out of water reserves. Ooh, that's not good. That's got only a couple durability left. Oh, hang on. Run! Run! Okay, I came down through the cave right here. Oh, why are you here? I gotta do something silly. But there. I think I died of this. Yeah. You cannot make boats out of that. Can't make boats out of that either. But I do have Grace right now, which is, funnily enough, my saving grace here. Unfortunately, I'm gonna burn a lot of hunger here. Oh, why is there a living piglin here? So I have Grace, which means I don't need to worry about temperature for right now. Okay, it's like right here, please. No, come on. Ah, dang it. Gotta pick up my stuff. Okay, transfer everything. Oh, I'm gonna die to thirst because of that. Jeez, can I please get up here? Thirst is killing me. So these are my first two deaths. And one of them is literally because thirst, instead of reducing your health, thirst has an invisible person punch you. Taking thirst damage should work the same way that you take hunger damage. Oh, and the piglin's there. Gotta go this way. Oh, no, there he is. There were two of them. And I am already halfway out of thirst. And I need to make transfer items. I don't have any additional. What are you doing? And thirst is killing me. Because I can't sprint, so I can't run to the tunnel. And it punches me. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, there's the other one. Where's the spot that I came in from? What? It was this tunnel. Oh, it's right here. It's right next to it. Three deaths. And sounds like there's a special lunar event. I've got enhanced celestials. So there'll be blood moons and the blood moons, harvest moons, blue moons. We haven't been in the overworld long enough and also at night to see them. Got once again, already most of the way out of thirst. And getting my stuff does nothing because I get to my stuff and my water bowls are empty. Okay. Okay, transfer items. Okay, that's a lot of guys. Thirst is killing me once again. It's literally punching me back down the stairs. And it's just random direction every time. It broke my boots. And hit me into the fire. There goes chest plate. I swear it's gonna knock me out of the portal. That was 3.5 minutes for that life. So you get 5 minutes of grace. And you can understand why I really don't like thirst. And dealing with thirst and cold sweat causes a problem. But it would feel like just quitting if I just immediately remove them from the pack. So the plan is right here. So Charm of Fire Resistance requires you make fire resistance potions, and then you have extra blaze powder to turn 3 potions into a charm, which just lasts a long time. Before, like in like an older version of Apotheosis, you could enchant them, and when you enchanted it, you would just put you could put like Unbreaking on it and Mending, so it would never break, and you just always have the effect. Now, so long as you reach level 100 enchanting and you like get very specific values on your other stuff, you can just make it unbreakable. So the really nice thing though is all I need to do is get the potions and some extra blaze rods, and then I just get fire resistance, which means I can just have the charm active and I don't have to deal with thirst, and I don't have to worry about the nether. So I can just freely explore. All I have to do is get the potion. And so the spot where I'm going to say, like, I will remove the 2 mods is going to probably be either once I get this, but I don't want to push all the way to level 100 enchanting just to be able to play the game. What I'm probably going to do is, hang on. There it is. Potion of fire resistance is once I have automated brewing set up, which means I need to farm nether wart. I need to pump water in. I need to get blaze burner. Automatically feed the blaze burner, so just like a wood farm. Let me hang out here really quick so portal doesn't kill me. Oh, it's a blue moon. That's why I got luck. Fire resistance. So this means I need 2 blaze burners. What I would like to do really quick. Dang it. I'm going to make a few blaze burners, not as a like, oh yeah, I want to like start preparing with stuff now. I'm going to make a few blaze burners as self-defense. So I can pick up the blazes that spawn so that they aren't shooting at me. How many more? One more. We drink more water. And we refill the bowls. I don't think I need the ice anymore. Okay. This way. Boat is still placed. Let's run. I don't have gold armor anymore because Thirst stole it from me. You are really close. How? There we go. Didn't even get to like fully have the satisfaction of like, all right, cool, got the achievement. Just immediately had to just stop to cool down. Cool down more. Okay, so it's back here. It's like this. It's like one of these. I think it's you. Yeah, it's right here. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. I can't. Oh, come on. Please cool down. Come on. Okay. I have 2 thirst. And I believe carrion might drain thirst from you. I need to hold on to these blaze burners so that whenever I have to stop and like drink water, actually I might as well do it now. Oh, okay, I'm good. You just run. Please tell me that's just a fire and not a blaze up here. Okay. I think we're good. Get in the boat. Ooh, too far. There we go. Gonna get in here to cool down. Just a little bit, because I want to make sure that I'm just not dying is all. Alright, the whole journey was just for this. Because now I have as many blaze burners as I will ever need. I have as many blaze rods, blaze powder. Got everything I need. I do see a lot of creepers on the mini map, so I'm gonna hurry up and hide this in the very nice spot that I usually put any spawners. Bottom of the river. And you get marked. Okay. Get some air, then I'll get my blaze burners. I don't think I have much. Okay, I've got 4 durability. I have no durability. Why did that use all of it? He had... Okay. Oh, that's why there were so many, because they... Oh no, because it just turned daytime. It's any guys that are still on the map have armor. Oh no, you might be a normal guy. Yeah, you're a normal guy. All right. Gonna go grab some of my stuff. Actually, no, this is probably a decent spot to end it for now. Got blaze spawner. We officially no longer need to go into the Nether, but if we do, we have ice boat highway. We've got a way of making ice infinitely. We have a lot of tropical fish. We have a lot of tropical fish. Please, fish, you don't need to emphasize it anymore, please. I have a stack of tropical fish. I have a stack and 1 tropical fish. The joke is old. Please stop. I've got all that. And... Ooh, too far. Plenty of structures to go and loot to get myself a little head start and create. I'm a little sad I didn't get to make it here yet. I think all it wants is me to find a pair of boots, and then that's it. But that'll be all. That's what? I never put that backpack on. All right. With our friend. Have a good one.